From where?
Didn't you get a trophy? Joe said that you received a trophy or something from ASCAP recently?
Oh, I guess so. I get them all the time
Well,
for some reason.
something about the 40th anniversary of the multi-track recording?
Oh, yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, if you forgot about it already, my goodness.
I kind of forgot about it because I didn't know which one you were talking about. Quite a few came in, yeah. Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
How's Ithaca?
Well, it's up here. And
I know it's up there. I'm staying with an engineer friend of mine here, Ken DeGrucci. He went to school up there? Ithaca College.
Oh, okay, that's not too far. As a matter of fact, my daughter graduated. She graduated Ithaca, I think, about 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
So, hey, but listen, what's this? I understand you got yourself a pretty good recording studio down there. Are you making any records yourself?
I haven't, but I'm planning to. I've been playing in New York once a week, Fat Tuesdays. That's the name of the club.
Right, I'm familiar with it. I almost caught it when I was down to see Joe and the rest of the boys. When I called you from down there, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
I spoke with Joey Bushkin, and gee, that's an excellent recording.
Well, thank you.
Did a very nice job on that.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm proud of that, and well, I had some very good musicians there, you know. And we got a real nice studio, and I had a real good engineer, my son, you know.
Right, I met him too at Hackensack.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember meeting him, and that was very nice too. Listen, Les, let me just explain to the people that we are live if they would like to join us. You don't mind, do you?
Not a bit.
Okay, 736-0186, the number's in Utica, 336-8110 in Rome, 894-3675 in the Mohawk Valley, area code 315. We're on Talk Radio 95 WIBX Utica, Rome. I'm Harvey Lisker, and Les Paul, the inventor of the multi-track recording. Les, how did that come about?
I first got the idea for the sound on sound, so I was doing it with disc, you know. And then when the tape machine come in, I invented sound on sound. And then from sound on sound, I went to the multi-track 8 and 16 and on type, you know.
Do you have an engineering background to do that, or was that just came normal, just came natural?
No, I had to do a lot of wood shedding for that.
Mm-hmm.
And,
it
all kind of just fell in my lap as I went along. So did the echo, the reverb, the delay, those things.
Right, because you were right in at the time when it was a brand new industry.
Well, it wasn't out there, so somebody had to do something about it, so I just happened to think of it.
And it is 40 years ago that it came about?
Well, there's a lot of different things come at different times. I was going disc to disc when I discovered the idea of doing the delay, the loop, to get echo. And the multiples actually came about way back with the player piano in 1928.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah. So none of this stuff was really new to me. I've been toying with it for many, many years.
That's amazing. And I understand from Joey that you're still using some of the old microphones in the...
On that date with Joe Bushkin, I used all the old RCA mics modified throughout. And I didn't use anything, the microphones were before 1934, every one of them.
Was there a special reason?
Yes, oh yeah. Yeah, I love the microphones, and if you know what you're doing with them, they work excellent. And with digital, especially with digital, and that's what we were doing, they marry up to that real good.
That's amazing.
But you just have to know the mic technique that you're going to use with it.
Right, I was interested to hear that, because when he told me, I was surprised.
Mm-hmm.
But and then also, you developed the electric guitar as well. Is that correct?
That is correct.
How did that come about?
Well, I come about in 1928. I was playing at a hot dog stand, a barbecue stand outside of Waukesha, Wisconsin, and halfway to Milwaukee. And my problem is that I sang first of all with no reinforcement, no electrical things at all. And people had a tough time hearing me, so I got my mother's radio and I rigged that up out at the barbecue stand with a microphone. And when I got that microphone built and everything, which was just a step above a tin can and a string, but it did work. It was a single button carbon mic. Later I went to double button carbon mics. And when I got that going and sang through my mother's radio, people could hear me out there at the barbecue stand, but then they couldn't hear the guitar. So I tried it with another one, only this time I took a phonograph pickup, jabbed that in the top of the guitar, and instead of turning it up to listen to a record, turn it up and listen to the guitar. So I jabbed the needle right into the top of the guitar, taped it on there, and it worked.
Oh, that's amazing, right?
Yeah, and from that, took a pair of earphones, and it's the same as a telephone, you know, the earpiece in a telephone.
Sure.
And held that over the strings, and when I heard the amplified sound that come out of the guitar, I knew that was my next step, was to make a guitar with a magnet and a coil under it. So that was all back in the late 20s, and it started that whole thing going.
That's amazing. Now, do you put out a Les Paul guitar?
Pardon?
Do you have a Les Paul guitar with your manufacturer?
Yes.
I thought so. I was
Yeah, it's a big one, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
And when you got started, did you just pick up the guitar on your own, or did you study for it at first?
Well, I was very fortunate that I picked up the guitar from the first radio that I built. It was actually a crystal set. And I had this crystal set which really knocked me out. I had a lot of fun with it, but picked up a station, and the first thing I heard it on was a 4-string guitar player that sang in Milwaukee at the radio station. And I used to hear the clock tick, and I could hear his fingers as they squeaked on the strings and everything, and the sound of the pick and his breathing. And on a crystal set with a pair of earphones, it's so clear.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have any hum or anything else. That got me hooked on a guitar, so I went out and got a guitar. And as I started to learn to play the guitar, I was very lucky that a cowboy band came through town with an excellent guitar player. Today, I would consider him as an excellent guitar player. And I had the great fortune of being around a fellow that had been through a conservatory of music, and to this day I'd have to call old Joe Wolverton out in Arizona and ask him this question as to where he learned all the picking technique and everything that he taught me. But I was that lucky as to find somebody that could say, no, Red, here is the right way to play that.
Oh, that helps a lot.
Here's how you hold the pick, and you shouldn't move your elbow, you shouldn't do this, you should do that. So I was guided in with someone that came through my town by fate, who happened to be just an extra fine musician.
Well, the thing is that you're apparently a very talented individual to begin with, and he must have seen that.
Well, I kind of felt as though there was something wrong with me because I was out there all alone all the time, and I think the reason was that I just was interested in electronics. Now, see, the fellow that taught me all this, he knew nothing of electronics, and he was terribly interested in me because I was always going out there looking for things.
Well, that's what I say. He could see the talent.
Uh-huh.
And that's...
And if he showed me something once, even if he didn't show me, if he just played it once and he was going to keep it for himself, I'd have it.
Mm.
And so he says, boy, he says, I only have to play something around you once and you got it. So anyway, we became and have been for many years. He's 80 years old out there in Arizona still playing.
What is his name, Les?
Joe Wolverton.
How do you spell his last name?
Wolverton.
Wolverton?
Wolverton. W-O-L-V-E-R-T-O-N.
Gee, one of these days I might like to get him. And
yeah, he's an excellent guitar player, banjo player, violin player. He and I formed a duo, Rhubarb Red and Sonny Joe, and for years we played together country music and jazz. And then I got a trio